Well, what's happening, guys? Bobby here from Picky Tipsters. Not a great week so far. A few bumps on the road. Main account bets, non-account bet. Main account bets aren't too bad. I mean, I don't know. We just done a few points, a couple of points here and there. So we got swift approval yesterday at 25 to 1. Came second, so that wasn't too bad. Non-account bets, we had a great week last week, but this week they've been kind of quiet. But again, they're not big bets, so it's not really a big problem. Anyway, Epsom Derby day today. Who have I got in the Derby? No one. I don't fancy that race. I just think it's a bit too trappy. The ground's soft. Are they going to come near side? That's going to be. I've never seen an Epsom Derby where the horses come near side. That should be interesting. Saxon Warrior drifted from 4 to 6. If a horse drifts and the field is bigger, yeah, all right, I get it. It's like, you know, the liabilities have spread a little bit, but when the field has gotten a bit smaller and it's drifted, you know, it's alarm bells for me. I don't fancy that. He won over a mile. I mean, I know a lot of horses have won the Derby coming from the Guineas, but at that price, it's not worth it for me. Roaring Lion, another unknown. I like Young Rascal, but then I also like DXB, Kew Gardens. There's a few there that I like, and I just don't think it's worth a bet, man. Yeah, it's too open for me. The soft ground, anything can happen. You know, it's probably going to be a shock, if anything. Yeah, so we're going to stay out of the Epsom Derby. I've got 3 main account bets today, and I'm going to kick off with the first one. Okay, we're looking at the 2:35 Epsom. Lincoln Rocks each way. I think he's worth a crack in a relatively weak Group 3 race. I don't think anything stands out in particular. I've just opted for Lincoln Rocks because, you know, it's a very tough handicap. It's won a couple of good Grade 2 Class 2 handicaps, carrying like over 10 stone. He's had a crack at group company, but hasn't really made its mark. So yeah, I think this represents a decent chance. Even though I'm not overly convinced. So I think we could go maybe 3 or 4 points each way, you know, just to have a little stab at it, because yeah, I don't know, it's not a strong race, and I like Lincoln Rocks. He's tough. He can lead. It could be a she actually, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I just fancy it, but not too heavy. So let's go Lincoln Rocks, 3 to 4 points each way. Our second main account bet, now this is going to be massive. We're going to go for this one. Maybe 15 points each way. We'll think about it later on. But yeah, hit us up on Twitter and you'll know. Looking at the 3:10 Epsom, I like the look of Century Dream. I really like this horse. Looks progressive, has a 50% career strike rate. So has 12 runs and 6 wins. Pretty impressive. On 2 occasions, it's won twice in a row. So it likes to win in streaks. It won last time out, so that's a good sign. Has won with give in the ground. I think it probably prefers a bit of soft in the ground, a bit of mud. And it's also won further before, over 1 mile too. So with regards to running style, it's kind of versatile, because, you know, the jockey knows he'll stay, so he can make the running, or if it's a true test, he can put the horse anywhere really. Yeah. So yeah, he's ran in Group 2 company recently on heavy going at Longchamp. Didn't come anywhere, probably got bogged down with the heavy conditions. So that was disappointing, but then he came back to the UK and won a listed event at Ascot, beating Crazy Horse. Did it in a very professional manner. I was very impressed. Will he enjoy the undulations at Epsom? It's a risk I'm prepared to take, you know. We don't know. You know, we're just going to have to take a chance. I like the horse a lot. I think there's a couple of horses there that are deteriorating, and this horse is progressive, and he can take this. So we might go 15 points each way at 4 to 1. We're not sure yet, but roughly that. It's a big bet for us. Yeah, well, I've spoke to my colleagues, and we all really fancy this one. I'm quite bullish about it. So drawn in gate 1, is that going to be a problem? If they're going to go over to the near side where the camera is, then possibly. Really depends on how he breaks out and where he's going to be placed during the race. Hopefully not at the back. but we'll see. It's like I said, it's a chance we're prepared to take. So Century Dream 310 Epsom. Last but not least, Worcester 5 o'clock, Willow the West, Henry Daly horse. Quite lightly raced for a 7-year-old. Ran a good race carrying a lot of weight last time out in the class 4. But he gets to carry a nice riding weight today, over 10 stone 12, over 2 miles 7 furlongs. It's a class 2. He's been bumped up in grade. I don't know. He's held his own before in class 2 company. Ran in a Pertemps qualifier at Cheltenham, going to the festival, but didn't go in the end, I don't think. But yeah, he ran a decent race there. That was class 2. He used to lurk around over the 130s. Now he was carrying 118 in his previous race, gone up 4 pounds. I don't see it being a problem. The long galloping home straight at Worcester will help because he's carrying a low weight, so I think a lot of the top weights will struggle at the home straight, after 2 miles 7 furlongs anyway. On the other hand, it hasn't done anything since that race in the Pertemps 2 years ago. It hasn't won a single race, so he might be hard to win with. However, because he's slipped down to a feasible mark, I'm prepared to go 6 points each way. Willow the West. Okay, so let's conclude. Short and sweet this Saturday. I don't know. I know it's the Epsom Derby meeting, but nothing much there, to be honest. With the soft ground, it's going to be tricky. The bookie's going to make a lot of money, so let's keep it tight. All right, Saturday main account bets: 235 Epsom, Lincoln Rocks, 3 to 4 points each way. 310 Epsom, Century Dream, 15 points each way, probably. Okay, 10 or 15. And the last one is the 5 o'clock Worcester, Willow the West, probably 6 points each way. Okay guys, thanks for listening. I'm going to check tomorrow's racing and maybe do another video. I'm not sure if there's anything decent going on, but we'll see. And best of luck, and punt safely, punt carefully, pick your horses and have fun. Okay, take care.